Children, how are you? Have you did your worksheet given yesterday? Good. Now coming to our lesson. See children, day before yesterday we are learning about the characteristics of living things, and day before yesterday we have learned about the first characteristic, that is living things need food. The first one is living things need food. Now coming to the second characteristic, living things breathe. Now we are going to learn that living things need air to breathe, but non-living things, they do not need any air for breathing. Now see, what is that breathing? What is breathing? See, continuously, even we know and we keep concentration on it or we don't, continuously the air will be going through your nose and coming out. This is called breathing. See children, if you stop breathing, if you close your nose and mouth for 1-2 minutes, you can't live. You will be getting suffocated and you feel of taking in air. This is called breathing. Here we have, see, for us to breathe, the first thing is nose we need. After that, the windpipe inside and the lungs are situated inside, which help us for breathing. Here, in the same way, all the living things, they need air to breathe, and they have their different organs to breathe. Means they have different parts. All the living things need air to breathe, but they don't have the same parts for breathing. Okay, even though every living thing need air to breathe, but they have different organs for breathing. See here, we have lungs which help us to breathe. See, take a frog. Where does the frog live? It can live in water and on land also. So how can it breathe? See, a frog has 2 breathing organs. When it is in the water, they will breathe with skin, and when it is on land, it will be breathing with lungs. So here the frog has 2 breathing organs, that is skin and lungs. Fish, where does the fish live? In water. So how will it breathe? It has gills to breathe. See, for example, the fish was taken out from the water and kept on the land. Can it live? No, because these fish have gills so that it can breathe inside the water only. It cannot breathe outside the water. And plants, they have stomata. These are the tiny pores present on the leaves to help a plant to breathe. See, the leaves, plants will be having leaves, and under that leaves they have stomata which help them to breathe. And insects, they have small holes, tiny holes on their body which help them to breathe. Those holes are called spiracles. Like that, every living thing, they have different organs which help them to breathe. But coming to the non-living things, they do not need air to breathe. Even though they don't have air, they can breathe. For example, take a toy and keep inside a jar and keep the lid tight so that the air will not go. What happened to the toy? It will not die. It will not feel any suffocation. Nothing. So, non-living things, they do not need any air to breathe. So, the second characteristic of living thing is living things breathe. And these are the different organs of different living things which help them to breathe. Now, understood children? Now take the assignment children. Write these 5 living things and the breathing organs each 2 times. This is the assignment for today. Thank you. Take care.